There we
What's
go.
up? What's up?
What
what's
up,
up, what's
people?
up? Yeah.
We back in the building.
Happy New Year, baby.
Come on now. Happy New Year.
Happy
Dylan,
New Year.
Merry
Young
Christmas.
Jacob. Good to see you guys.
Brandon Holy Waters. Good to see you too, sir.
Happy to be back.
Back in the building.
Back in the building.
Back in the
recording.
building.
Yeah, back off the COVID list. What's up?
What we're saying is we're all still alive. We're
Yeah.
still here. COVID can't knock us
We
down.
survived Omicron 2022.
That
That's right.
Omarion, he took his world tour to my house in my bedroom and made sure to hang out with me for about a week and a half, bro.
Solid.
Let me tell you something. I didn't sign up for this, dog.
Was Amari on B2K?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
That's a deep reference.
He talking about I figured I just, you know what I mean?
I thought you were too young for that.
I was about to say, I knew you would get it. You know what I mean? I knew anybody over the age of 65 would understand.
Oh, you know I'm here
what
for
I
you,
mean
baby.
by B2K. We back, man. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy that we're here.
So happy to
rolling.
not be in the house anymore.
Yeah.
Thank God. I was going crazy, bro.
How
God
long
damn,
were you
dog.
in there? Like cut off.
Like a week,
Okay.
week and a half, something like
Yeah.
that. I started to feel some symptoms.
That's a while.
Yeah, I started to feel some symptoms, and I was like, it's probably just a fucking cold or something like that. You know, I grew up having fucking sinus infections all the time, and then I took a test, and it was
so not a
it
cold.
was maybe a negative. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it was bitch ass symptoms. It was like a sore throat, and I had like not a throbbing headache, but like a 3 out of 10 headache.
Got you.
Perpetually, like the whole fucking
constant.
time. Yeah, you too?
No, I never got it.
Yeah, no, I had a oh
lucky
yeah, that's right. That's right.
I'm invincible. I
had,
never
lucky
once tested
mother-
positive
I was
for it.
snotty, and I was like every couple hours I'd like cough some stuff up. And that was really it. But then I took the second test, I think the next day or a few days later, and I was like, oh yeah, that's a hard positive.
There
for
was
sure.
a point in time where everybody that I knew in my circle had COVID, dog. I
This
got
ain't no
sick
joke, bro.
right before he got sick. And when I tell you, I thought I had it. I mean, I was 100% certain. And I took the test, and I was negative. But I was sleeping, and this is like day one. Everything was cool the night before, but I just felt weird. I woke up in the middle of the night. Yeah, I was trying to sleep, and my body was like, hey, Dylan, we just going to decide to be up right now, bro. Yeah. Not only are we going to decide to be up, we going to throw up.
Oh, that's the best.
were you
We
throwing
going
up?
to throw up
Oh,
right now.
shit.
dog.
I've heard that a couple times. Heard a couple.
I'm a
people throwing
comedian.
up.
I'm a professional alcoholic, dog. This is what I do. I couldn't tell you the
I wouldn't
last
say
time I threw
professional.
up.
You drink like
drink.
someone your age.
I drink. I drink with the best of them, bro. Come on now, put your favorite frat boy
You drink,
on the
drink.
table,
Drinking like
bruh.
an elder.
You drink,
statesman.
and then-
Absolutely. I
and then
drink
you
like
don't tip.
I drink like a Vietnam vet.
Vietnam
and
vet.
if the waitress is Asian, I ain't tipping.
I drink like a double amputee.
And that's what I'm saying. I woke up and my body was like, hey, we're just going to throw up right now, dog. I go to the toilet.
Ooh.
I thought it was going to be diarrhea by the way my stomach was talking to me. Yeah, it was one of those, we're going to shit my pants.
Yeah,
bro.
morning sickness like a
And
pregnant
I
girl.
couldn't poop. So now I'm sitting on the toilet. I'm trying to poop and I can't shit.
Ugh.
The feeling ain't going away and we got to get rid of this somehow, dog. I turn around. I start throwing up, dog. I start throwing up and then I start shitting.
Yeah, it's perfect.
I got the double-headed dragon, throw up and diarrhea at the same time. What I'm saying is if you listen to this while you're eating, this is a perfect time to turn the volume up.
Hey,
and
but at least it
continue.
wasn't the other way around. You
Bro.
don't want to shit and then throw up.
Motherfucker, it gets worse.
Oh,
so
no.
I throw up, then I shit, right? I shit violently, dog. I mean massive round one shit. I turn around and we're not done throwing up, B. That throw up was just some warm up. And this round 2 throw up
Do you have time to flush?
was so fucking
violent?
aggressive.
Oh, man.
So I didn't have time to turn around. When I
wretched.
say I didn't have time to flush, I didn't have time to wipe my ass from the shit I just took. So now I'm sitting there, I'm throwing up in the same toilet that I took a shit in.
Still
my
dripping off
butthole
your
still
butt.
got shit on it.
My
And
man
it's
is
the-
leaking.
It's the wet kind of shit too, so it's dripping down, dog. I start throwing up and I didn't calculate for the bullet velocity of my throw up in
Oh,
the distance
Jesus.
that I had from my face to the toilet water. I didn't account
You
for
got to put plastics
backsplatter.
up like a fucking episode of Dexter.
Bro, I threw up and the toilet water backsplattered into my mouth. Bro, and I started throwing up some more because I had shit water in my mouth, dog. It's one of those things
I
where
know we just got started, but I'm out of here.
bro, I couldn't stop myself.
Are you taking this on stage soon?
Oh, dog, I want to say it. I want to say it so bad, but it's such a nasty story.
I don't care.
Yeah.
You don't. You love it.
I love it.
You love it?
It's fucking hilarious. And,
Let 'em burn, dude.
And when you see people like leaning out of it, that's when I want you to lean
I
into
want
it.
you to go in.
And I had shit water in my eyes and mouth.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's like one of those things where I threw up and it came back at me, and I did the math in my head, and it wasn't just throw up water neither, dog.
That's fucking hilarious.
It was bad. So it's throw up, diarrhea, fever of 105,
Woo!
and then
Damn.
these body aches
got
that
it
they
rough.
talk about. I'm a bitch. I'm a
It was rough.
bitch, dog. I didn't sign up for these body aches.
That's what my
bro.
roommate had. That was like the worst of it that he reported. But
I
he's
was
like, I wasn't
sitting
that
here
sick, but that
in
was
bed.
rough.
I'm sitting here in bed trembling.
Yeah.
My G. Trembling. When I say trembling, I'm not talking about like just like I'm cold and shit.
You had, like,
I'm
fucking
like
shakes.
an addict going through withdrawal.
Oh, man.
I'm sitting here and I'm shaking and I'm moaning with every single shake. So I'm dramatic, dog. When I'm going through some shit, if I get a tattoo, I cry. If I'm in pain, you're gonna hear it.
So you never tested positive though.
Nah,
This is
I tested
outside of
negative.
COVID.
Yeah, this is that flu that's going
Wow,
around, bro.
That's funny.
The
Now every time
Florona.
I'm trembling, I'm here like,
Oh shit. Yeah, that makes me feel bad because I had like the most minor of symptoms.
That's exactly
the worst
yeah.
shit in the world, bro.
So we were in England. We were on our last day of we were like everywhere you go, like before we got on the flight there, you had to take a test. As soon as we got there, you had
How
to
many
take a
flights
test.
from here to England?
It was one. It was one.
Jesus.
It was direct. It was direct.
But they can't figure out a straight shot from here to LA to save
I
their
know,
life.
I
We'll
know.
just jump across the US, Africa, and everywhere in between.
Everywhere in between.
Okay, got it.
So the last day we were getting our like test that we needed to get on the flight the next day. So we were going to leave the 23rd. So it was the 22nd.
Yeah.
And we just go and get our tests. And then like we go next door and we're like open our test because we got like rapid. So we got in like 45 minutes and I'm negative. My mom's negative. And then we look at Christine's, my girlfriend, and she's positive.
Oh, no.
So now it's just like the fucking.
The trip's ruined.
Well, it's like,
Yeah.
what do we do now?
Are you on the way there?
No, we're in England.
Okay, so you
Yeah, they're about to come
Yeah,
home.
we're
Okay,
coming
got
home.
it.
We're trying to go to the
You
US.
had the trip already.
Yeah, this is the last day. Like
Gotcha.
we're eating the last meal of the last day of the trip. Like
I
the
mean,
trip
yeah.
is over, so it's we got the trip.
I mean, for a time
Exactly,
to catch COVID,
exactly.
this might just be
Exactly.
ideal.
So we
If
were
you
You know
have
what
to
I'm
do it.
saying? Yeah, because if she caught it in the beginning of the trip, you got to
Exactly.
blame her for ruining
Exactly.
the trip. This is
Exactly.
her fault.
So we go around. They send us to a hospital.
Yeah.
That like we go to the hospital. Hospital's like, I don't know why they sent you here. They sent us to the emergency room. The emergency room's like, I don't know why they sent you here. They send us to go get another
Like,
test.
go away, dude.
Yeah.
She gets another test, and that one's positive too that night.
Oh,
so
no.
like,
is she having symptoms?
None
and shit
at
like
all.
That? None. She
None
feels
at all.
great?
So it's the complete opposite of you, where she like is like she's like I don't understand, like no
God,
symptoms whatsoever. So we have to stay there. We stayed there another 2 days, and like we went and got tested every day, and then we went and got another test the next day. That was positive too. So now it's starting to be like,
Fucking
how
hell.
long are we
Jesus
gonna be
Christ.
here? You know, because
Yeah.
like it's like we
Hold
were
up at a
joking.
hotel,
but yeah,
right?
it's like
Well,
it's
I
like,
mean, you could start contemplating she'll be all right by herself, and I have some shit to do back in the States.
I wasn't gonna leave her. But
You gotta
like,
leave
oh,
her,
no,
bro.
no.
You gotta leave her, man. Look,
No, that was her first international trip too.
Yeah.
So she's just like, is it always like this? I'm like, it's not always like this. But we only had to stay there another 3 days, and we made it home on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
But
Nice.
like the second day we were there, we were on the phone with like doctors, and they were starting to tell us, hey, it's gonna be another 2 weeks, maybe
No
3 weeks.
way.
So we're like, me and her, we're in like opposite hotel. Like she's in one room, I'm in another room,
Yeah.
and like we're isolated from one another. I know.
Oh, ew, no.
But the thing is if I get it now too, now how
True.
much longer do we got?
true. Now
here?
you got to start that quarantine back from day one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's the thing that we were trying to fucking avoid. So that sucks.
Everybody that I know that took a vacation around Christmas time got COVID on the vacation.
Pretty much.
My cousin
Pretty
who
much.
was sick, who I was telling you
Yeah,
about,
spent fucking New Year's
Yep.
at the house.
my
Man. I was supposed to be at
godmother got
buddy's
sick,
wedding.
and my uncle stayed. My uncle got COVID, and his wife stayed with him while he was sick, all the way till he was testing negative. Then she got it, and they're stuck in the Bahamas this entire time. They were supposed to come
shit.
back like a week earlier.
Yeah.
She ends up getting it. He leaves her and comes back to the States and leaves her in the Bahamas
Cold-blooded.
to quarantine, bro. He's like, yeah, I got some shit I got to do.
Yeah.
Go.
I got to get back
I'll
to
see
work.
you.
That's so wild to me. He's a gangster for that, dog. He's
a
an
G
absolute
move. That's a G
thug,
move.
man. God damn it. It was crazy. It was crazy because I just, for me, I didn't think that I would get sick. I never get sick, dog. I get sick once a year, and when I do, it's exactly like that.
Man cold.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, straight up, bro. If I'm gonna die,
You're just
I'm
purging
dying on my sword.
All your demons getting purged.
Hell yeah,
Just
bro.
getting fucking pushed out.
Oh man. So now that this is like an official podcast and shit like that, like we're out in the airwaves. bro.
Whilst
baby.
it's an
We're here.
official podcast, I'm gonna make sure it's still recording.
Go
yeah,
for it.
good
Yes. Perfect time to light the blunt. You know what I mean? We'll just cut.
No, I was adding that for fun.
Hell yeah. Good. Cool, man. So we're out in the airwaves now, Brett. I looked on YouTube. I saw the Walk on Waters channel.
Dozens and dozens of views.
I
It
looked
exists.
on Apple Podcast. I typed in Walk on Waters. The first thing I saw was that logo.
Oh,
I'll
shit.
tell you what, it was a crazy feeling, man.
That's what's up.
It was a crazy.
I don't even have the
very
fucking
cool
Apple
experience.
podcast link. You got to give me that link so I can.
Wrap
I
up
got
our
you.
views.
I got you. Yeah, of course. Listen, all 5 of y'all that decided to listen, I thank you, bro.
Thank you for being here.
I thank all 3 of y'all that are out there, our loyal followers who are going to help us change the world, bro. Y'all are my saving grace. Now, I got some shit I got to get off my chest. I've been waiting for 2 weeks to say this. Brandon, we're not going to talk about that conversation that you had with me for releasing episode 1. Oh, we going to talk about it. Oh, I'm here.
Okay.
I saved this.
Oh, shit. We
So
got some
I'm
trauma.
I'm unaware.
You didn't know this?
No.
There was some drama that happened on the pod, people. So here we are.
Enter podcast drama.
Here we are banking episodes, doing what we do, trying to make sure we got a good show for y'all. So once we start releasing, we can continue to do that. Now, once we start shooting, this is in late 2021, early December, you know what I mean? If we didn't release episodes until this week, we would have topics that we would have been talking about that would have been way old.
Yeah.
Imagine if we release an episode right now and we were talking about the Ghislaine Maxwell trial starting.
Yeah.
So I edit the stuff. I go through the process of learning how to deal with Premiere Pro. I purchase the program. I watch a bunch of YouTube videos.
And that's the exact relationship you have with Premiere Pro.
Oh, my God.
It's learning how to deal with
Absolutely.
Premiere Pro.
Jacob, I cried real tears, dog. I cried real fucking tears trying to deal with that program. First of all, you're making me pay for it. This is a gym membership I'm now investing, dog. Absolutely. Same price I pay at Anytime Fitness, I pay for Premiere Pro. This is
I
bullshit.
mean, it's working you out.
It's absolutely working out my fucking patience, dog. So I learn everything I can. I'm going through the editing. So now I got to build the studio, get all the equipment for the podcast, get the editing software, learn how to do it.
Yeah, honestly, it's a pretty sick deal for me. I just kind of show up.
You
and
just
talk
got to
shit.
show up and look pretty. And here's my thing. I'm cool with that. If you want to show up and look pretty, that's fine. But when you relinquish creative control to someone else and you show up and look pretty, my nigga, you have lost the ability to be upset about anything that happened in the production process.
Anybody upset?
I feel like that's fair. This man was pissed.
I was not pissed.
He was so upset.
What did
It
you
was a
say?
text.
You want me to pull up the
message.
text?
What did
Pull
you
up the
I'll
say?
read the text word for word, God damn it.
Pull it up, young
I think
Dylan.
I'm out here bullshitting, bro. Dylan, pull that up.
In my defense, I had a few drinks in me.
Man,
You came at him with. What did you say?
Brandon came
What
at
did you
me
say?
with such what I want to call two-face energy.
Oh my God,
I'ma call
you're
it
so
two-face energy.
dramatic.
And here's why it's two-face energy.
Why?
Because I release the episode, I get a good picture, I throw it up on the Instagram, I throw it on the story. Everybody that I'm hearing from is happy about the pod. They're like, yo, congratulations on releasing your episode. I'm listening to
You
it right
released this
now.
with a screenshot from the podcast.
And I get a text message from Brandon. You gonna let me finish?
Go ahead, dog.
You gonna let me finish? I get a text message from
My
Brandon.
defense is already up, dog. My defense is already up.
And it starts with, hey, man, bunch of exclamation points. In my mind, I feel like he's going to be like, hey, man,
It looks great.
it looks phenomenal, dude. Great job on releasing the podcast, bro. And here's the problem. Brandon wanted me to think that he was happy with me releasing the podcast because he put a couple spaces in between hey, man, and the actual fucking message. So now I'm
Hey
thinking
man,
you're
let me get
happy
your
with it.
attention.
Bruh,
What does he say?
It's like 11 at night. Hey, man, what happened with the launch? I thought we were going to open up with some short clips to tease the page.
I thought that's what we were going to do.
And you only tagged Jacob and myself. This is a super soft launch, man. I didn't want to do it this way. Frowny face.
Frowny face.
Frowny face with no emoji. No emoji. I'm talking a little equal sign with a little indent sign. He went that extra to let me know how he felt.
Dylan doesn't know what a bracket is. He
It's
called it an
literally just
indent
a
sign.
screenshot from the pod. Doggy, I know we're antsy to post it, and it's just going to go to waste, but I didn't want to half-ass it like this.
I should not have worded it like that. I regret wording it
That
like
that
that.
could have used a second draft.
I could have. I should not have written that text like in between stoplights.
In my mind, I'm like, yo, is this nigga for real?
Because I feel like if you would have woken up the next day and saw that typed out,
Yeah.
like ready to send, you're like, oh, that's got a little heat
Oh,
on it.
oh,
There
but-
was so much steam.
Wow,
move
this
the-
seems rude.
This is pent
But let's move forward a little bit where I did feel bad the next day and then I did
Nah,
follow
nigga,
up
I'm not
text.
there yet, B. Nah, nigga, I'm not over that, dog. You played with my emotions, and it was late at night. I was laying down. I was
I
satisfied.
thought-
Stood up.
I thought what
bruh.
we talked about was like releasing it with a couple of like 30-second, 45-second clips of us talking shit of us having some laughs together.
Now here's the thing.
And you
We
posted a
spoke about
screenshot.
that before I had to go.
A wide angle screenshot at 360p, like it's YouTube in 2005. I thought we were going to do a video launch.
Yo, I just want to let you know, there's 3 chairs in this studio. You're welcome to come over and help me edit any day of the week, B. You're welcome to come over and put in your creative
I'm
input.
just so busy.
Any day. Oh, he's so busy bartending, y'all. Don't let him stop you, man. What I'm saying is, when I released that episode and then got that message from you, I was so satisfied with my deed. And then I got the message. I'm laying down in my sleep. I was so motivated to post that day, and I finally figured it out. Yo, I had to invest more money into just a third-party hosting platform to make sure the pod is released on all streaming platforms. This nigga gonna wake me up out of my sleep?
He was not sleeping.
I was asleep. I had to open my eyes because I thought maybe these hoes was texting Dylan. You know what I mean? I always got to stay ready. And then I see it's Brandon. And now I gotta wake up, and I'm shaking while I'm trying to respond. My thumbs are shaking. I'm so upset. I'm so angry because I can't believe you're serious right now. He could have called me with this bullshit.
I could have called.
Bro,
I could have drafted it.
It looked like I was sending a long message to a side piece. Dog.
Ooh.
But to Brandon's defense, he did message me the next day and told me that he was drinking, that he had a little spat with the female.
As you do.
And then decided to take me and treat me like his heavy bag. Brandon decided to treat me like a punching bag.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Exclamation
I need
point.
5 rounds and you can't hit back.
Space.
Bruh. I was Brandon, I wasn't upset. I was hurt.
Oh, that's even worse.
I was hurt. My feelings were hurt, dog.
But I apologize.
He did apologize. We're all good, ladies and gentlemen. I love you still to death. But if you ever treat me like that again, if you ever treat me like that again, nigga, look, when you get into a fight with your girl, just do what everybody else does. Cheat on her and move on. Don't treat your homies like shit. No, I'm not. We're not editing nothing. We're not editing nothing. I'm sorry. I'm taking that and it's going on.
Oh my God.
Yeah, B.
Yeah, no, I'm glad we went through that.
We had to.
Yeah.
We had to go through our first little
and
creative
yeah,
struggle.
and then the next morning when I woke up, I was like, yeah, he did work his fucking ass off to get that episode out.
There's a lot of work.
Because like I wanted to be like, yo, just ask Jacob the amount of shit I had to deal with.
There is a lot.
Like, just get the episode
I've
ready
done
to go.
Fair bit of editing. I know what you have to go through.
And I know that it's not going to be Rogan level, Schultz level, episode 1.
Yeah.
But the goal is to just have a product and leave room for
It'll
improvement.
It'll snowball.
Yeah, good. We still got, you know what I mean, 7 views on day 1. But that's, that's
like,
me watching it 6 other times, but it's fine.
You look at the episode 1 of a lot of fucking podcasts, like the episode 1 of YMH and shit, you know, like all that. It's just like, you know.
No one's paying attention yet, but they will over time. They definitely will over time.
Man, I'm happy one of these things that you didn't feel like you couldn't come to me and tell me your frustrations. So while I heavily and monumentally disagree with your point of view, I'm glad that you aired.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we're boys, man. We gotta be able to fucking talk to each other.
I was like, I've known Brandon for 5 years now. We just had our first fight. We just had our first fight, literally.
No, I think actually our first fight was it was 4th of July a few years ago, or remember when we did that like that 90s theme party at Jill's house, and I bought a bunch of pork belly from the Seminole Heights meat market, but I had like never cooked pork belly before, and I was like, oh, I'll just throw it on the grill, I'll fucking cook it.
Brandon ruined the pork.
Yeah, no, Dylan was like, no, I'm going to put mine back on the grill for a minute. And I looked at him and I was like, you are you?
You would have thought I put ketchup on a Hispanic person's food that they just cooked for me, that they've been up since the night before seasoning. And I came over and just decided to throw a bunch of hot sauce on this shit.
No, I'm glad that you did that because that shit was garbage.
So everybody had good holidays? Everybody cool?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
This nigga traveled the world.
Dude, I was just, we got home Christmas Day. I was like, I'm just happy to be home. Don't care
goes,
about nothing else.
He goes,
Jacob went to fucking Stonehenge on the one like time of the year that you can actually go like not be roped off like and look at Stonehenge. You could actually,
it's very fun.
You could actually fucking go up to it and touch it, right?
There's 2 days of the year. It's the winter solstice and the summer solstice that you're allowed to do that because it's a actual pagan druid like holiday.
Yeah.
And like the Stonehenge like structure is considered to be their church.
Yeah.
And like a dude in the 70s like fucking protested it for them to be allowed to
Oh, they had it roped off until then?
Yeah, and
oh,
like
wow.
like they've been allowed to do it on these 2 days. Like,
well, like what's gonna
year.
happen? You could like throw your entire body at any of those stones, and they're not gonna budge.
They're so massive. Like you're just looking up, and you're thinking about like so that is supposedly was built there 5,000 years ago.
Holy shit!
And you're just looking at it, and you're just like because just people did that.
Yeah.
Like no mechanisms or anything. You're just like people just.
It's almost like almost like a love letter, like through the times. They're like, we're gonna build this permanent structure that no one will ever be able to fuck with.
Do they charge you to go look at these rocks?
They do.
See, this is my fucking
It's like
problem.
a national park.
No, I'm going to say it. Somebody's got to say it. We're just going to let him continue talking about this endeavor like he didn't just spend thousands of dollars to go look at some giant rocks.
Interesting
Jacob,
rocks.
I'm pissed.
They're really cool rocks, though.
I've been waiting to say this since before you told me about the trip. I'm pissed at the whole idea of it, man. God damn it. You can go
like
anywhere
rocks?
in the world. I don't like rocks. If I have to drive 30 minutes to go see
But
them.
what if they're organized in a real neat
You
pattern?
flew across the ocean
To see giant Jenga, bro.
to go see
I prefer Legos.
a motherfucking Jenga set. I know 7 bars in Ybor where I can go look at rocks that size too, bruh, and go play with them for free. Look.
You talking about fake titties?
Look. Speaking of which, they are hard as a rock, dog.
Sometimes.
I'm not gonna lie. They're depending on the doctor you go to. Go to a fucking plastic surgeon in Atlanta and see how your titties turn out, dog.
That's his
This shit's gonna feel like drywall. I'm telling you.
Motor City.
No, I'm mad at your vacation. I'm mad you chose England.
I'm
mad,
love England.
And I told him this while you were gone, but I'm mad, and I'm gonna say it to your fucking face. I'm mad you chose England. It's
Where would you
not
have him
tropical.
go?
Somewhere nice.
Somewhere nice.
Somewhere nice.
England's not nice?
Did you ever leave the house without an umbrella?
Yeah.
Nigga, did you see the sun at all?
One day.
One time. One fucking
And
time.
I will say that was at Stonehenge, and that was great.
This man
nice
left
timing.
the
Good
Sunshine
timing.
State to go to one of the most muggiest places on earth. You ever seen white people?
Yeah.
You know why they're so white?
I have experience.
He went to go find out.
Yeah.
He went to go feel it for himself.
They're in their element there.
You
They're all
look-
still smoking cigarettes.
You look
like,
clear,
yeah,
my
dude.
brother. You need sunlight, okay? If I were
did.
you, I would have went somewhere
when we
with
got back,
high quality
and just
vitamin D.
felt it hitting you. Like
This
when
is-
we landed in the Miami
Yeah,
airport.
you mean the first time you saw sun in 2 weeks?
literally.
Yeah.
We just heard people speaking Spanish. I'm like, oh, we're home. Like
I mean, if you're gonna
there's
look, you
people
could
here.
have hit somebody over the head with a rock, gone to jail, and taken the same type of vacation with the same amount of sunlight
Oh my
for
God.
free. For free.
Let the man get some culture and have some international
It's
travel.
his version of Africa. This man went to the mountains of Caucasus and decided to come back here with a story.
Technically, yeah, that is true.
It is. It is. He went to his homeland, and that's where I want to respect it. I want to be proud of it,
No, I'm
but
jealous.
I
I want to go. I want to
can't.
go.
Here's my
Fucking
here's my
England.
last piece of history to
Bruv.
sway you on to the
Oh,
Stonehenge.
you want to go to
things.
England,
It's not going to
bro?
work. He doesn't care.
The archaeologist that was our tour guide took us around, and he's also studying a similar structure they found in Syria.
Was he black?
I just imagine.
I'm not in.
As you're telling the story,
he looked
all
like
I can.
an overweight
I'm
Indiana
not
Jones.
really.
I was
Ew.
picturing Brendan Fraser from The Mummy.
Brendan
Ew.
Fraser, like
that would
now.
be the old. If Brendan Fraser has day job today. That would be his job.
He's studying the structure that's in Syria, and they found the same DNA from 4,000 years ago at both structures in Stonehenge in England, and
They found
in Syria.
DNA on what?
They cremated remains. That's also a breakthrough
the
that they
fuck?
like. This is the first year they've been able to actually track.
Explain
DNA
this to me like I'm
through that.
5. I'm sorry. They found DNA from remains in Syria?
That are similar, so they're like familiar family DNA from Stonehenge.
How long have they known this?
This year. This is like a brand new discovery.
Holy shit.
And y'all still gonna sit here and tell
So
me
is there a
Jesus
guess?
white?
Is there a hypothesis on it?
They're not the same people that built it, but they're people that migrated all the way down there and have like they can trace their DNA to both structures because there's cremated remains like buried around the like almost like a ring around both structures.
Okay.
I'm telling you right
It's like
now.
some Game of Thrones shit, dude.
I
It's
can't
very
tell
cool.
you. I can't tell you how not cool that is, Jacob. I
told you he
hate
wasn't gonna
you
care.
for telling that fucking story.
I love
I'm
history.
so angry at this whole trip. I'm mad. He could have came back with stories
Where
about
do you want to
bottles
go?
and bitches.
Where do you want to go?
Cancun, Tulum, Fiji.
Have you ever met Jacob Cease?
Man, look.
Bottles and bitches.
Bottles and bitches
me.
is what he could have
That's
came
him,
back
dude.
talking about. And he wants to come back here with a story of Stonehenge and remains from Syria. I hate
Dude wants to go to
Imagine
Atlantic
Jacob
City
at one
from
of the-
Thursday to Sunday for $30
Yes.
a day.
Imagine Jacob at
Absolutely.
fucking Tangra and Ybor just
God
like.
damn it, turned up. I want to see pictures of
I'm just
Jacob
sitting here just like this.
in Amsterdam with glow sticks around you, UV face
Amsterdam's
paint,
cool.
and living your best life.
Amsterdam's cool.
Don't go to fucking Stonehenge.
What about Italy?
You could have went to Rome,
Rome's
and
cool.
I would have been more proud.
Hey, Dylan, I've been there
Ooh.
I respect it.
twice.
If I
Okay.
when I go to the Coliseum, I'm 100% bringing whatever it takes to reshoot Chuck Norris versus Bruce Lee. Like you don't remember the scene?
Brandon, I am 26 years old. Okay? Chuck Norris has been old my entire life. I can't tell you what the man is famous for.
I will say,
Besides,
I don't know
everybody
anything.
loves Chuck Norris. The oldest reference known to man. Hey, do y'all remember seeing JFK getting assassinated on TV? You should have been there.
They have a
live, bro. It
famous
was
fight
wild.
scene. It's Bruce Lee versus Chuck Norris. You call
Motherfucker.
yourself a martial artist?
Hey, man, listen, dog.
How dare you, sir?
Did you see that on VHS?
Huh? I think I saw it on TV when I was a kid.
Yeah, it hasn't been.
How
There hasn't
big was
been
the
one
TV?
rerun. There hasn't
It
been
was
a
like
square
this
one.
big, and it was giant. It was a big, thick box of a TV.
We should reshoot this
There was
scene.
commercials in
We
between
should
it.
reshoot the scene from Enter the Dragon with you being Bruce Lee and me being Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
I would love this.
Yeah.
I think that is.
we
Except
could-
you're shorter than me.
We
so.
could do that. We could actually do that.
I am 6 feet tall on a short day. Excuse me.
Did you see Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on Lil Dicky's show?
What?
Yeah,
You
man.
watched Lil
He's on a
Dicky show?
whole
Is Lil
episode.
Dicky show worth watching?
It's absolutely
It's called
one of
Dicky,
the
right?
funniest things I've
I saw
watched.
a clip of it that made me laugh so fucking hard.
Really?
Yeah.
Andrew Santino
I
is
love
on
him.
it.
I love Dicky.
Gata. The cameos are so funny.
I love what he stands
It's
for. I
great
love that
writing.
he's funny.
It's one of the funniest shows I've seen in a long time.
The
I like it a
clip
lot.
was he was like at some spa and he was like laying on a couch and like he asked the lady that was like coming around making sure everyone's okay. He's like, "Hey, what's the Wi-Fi password?" And she's like, "Oh, it's go inward." And he like types it in, it doesn't work. He's like, "The full N-word?" It's like inward.
He's the only person in music who I want to do stand up so bad.
Yeah.
He's
He totally
fucking
could.
comic.
He
Yeah.
totally could.
So
Yeah.
funny. I've been a fan of Dickie.
He writes a
since
lot of
he
it.
made that video, Save That Money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Say
he's
that
funny as
money.
fuck.
Bruh, because the song is fun. And then when you see how he shoots the video, the guy goes up into a bunch of rich white neighborhoods, kind of like your ancestors from England.
That's them.
And he goes up to them, knocks on their door. They don't know he's coming. And he asks them if he can just shoot a video in their house really quick. The whole point is to shoot a really dope music video for free.
Okay.
Yeah.
For free. He brings in T-Pain. It's so dope.
He's like walking around in a
Oh my God.
bathrobe
There's
around their
bitches,
pool.
There's houses. There's an old lady who owns a house in the video with bitches and Dickie. You can't go wrong with this. Old lady, bitches, and
That is
dick.
great.
Come on now.
Yeah, man. He's a gym. He's a gym. I wonder what he's doing now.
So the holidays were good.
Yep. I got a bidet.
Oh.
Your butthole is so happy.
Yeah. I haven't installed it yet, but it's like the Asian style. Like it's just a
That's
spray
super.
nozzle on like the side of the toilet.
I'm with
I remember
bidets.
moving back from Thailand. I was like, I really miss having. We just called it the butt sprayer, because
They have them in Hong Kong.
yeah, Rogan said it fucking best a long time ago. He's like, if you had shit on your face, which you can relate to now, you wouldn't just wipe it off. You would wash your
I
face.
hate
Yeah.
this nigga. I hate this motherfucker so much.
I've heard the same thing, but about carpet. Like if there was shit in the carpet, would you just keep wiping
Yeah.
at it with
True.
with paper towels? I'm
Scraping
that's
away
a-
at your
that's-
butthole skin.
that's a
I don't
fair
know, man.
point.
Damn, you got a better fucking present than I did. I'll
you
take a
get?
bidet
Yeah.
over a new Jeep. Fuck, dude.
It's like
A
all
new
I asked
Jeep
for.
any day of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get shit, Brandon. We don't get anything for Christmas. I'm a dad. You think dads get gifts?
You're the gift getter.
I was about to say I haven't gotten a gift since they told me my best gift was my daughter. That was 3 years ago, B.
What'd you get, Aaliyah?
So she got a brand new bike that she hates.
Oh, that's great.
Is it
Yeah, of
scary
course.
for her?
Listen, I have an autistic daughter. Okay, and what they're not telling me is they react to things differently. So all
Yeah.
of the normal ways that people do things, like so Christmas time comes around. I'm super happy for her to see the gifts.
Right.
I'm so excited. We hid them from her. Go ahead.
That's
we wrapped
exciting.
it.
How old is she?
She's 3.
3.
Now, when we show her the gifts, she can't comprehend that the wrapping is a part of the process. And she hates the fact that the gifts are still in the boxes and they're still in wrapping.
He's like, it's right there, dummy. Just give it to me.
So
what are you
upset.
doing?
Oh, Christmas morning was her on level 10, pissed, tantrums, throwing herself on the ground, pulling her hair.
That's not what you want for Christmas.
Absolutely not. No. But what you got to do for them. So now, from now on, every time she gets gifts or new toys, I can't give them to her unless they're already set up.
Prepare them.
Yes.
Like,
fuck wrapping paper. No more. And that
saves time.
Boom. Which makes me happy. I just wish I would have known this beforehand before I got tasked with the duty of fucking wrapping gifts.
It's gotta be tricky to gift wrap a bike.
I don't wrap gifts.
Yeah,
I don't wrap gifts.
I can't picture
who's wrapping the
wrapping.
bike. I never once have seen a YouTube video of how to gift wrap a bike. Every bike video I've seen, they just roll the shit out.
Yeah.
That's
I went through so much fucking wrapping paper for her to hate it. Oh my God. Well, I tell you what though, I hated the holidays this year. I hated it. And it wasn't because of the daughter or anything like that.
Next year I'm skipping it.
Nigga.
Let's all just go on a trip somewhere.
Can we talk about it?
Let's go somewhere.
You hoes ruin holidays.
They do.
You hoes have ruined the entire holiday season. From Halloween until New Year's, y'all have ruined the shit, bro. I'm so sick of it. Look, man, holidays used to be dope. Now, and especially this year, I felt like every holiday, every time I went on social media, it was just a new way for me to see hoes that I know are hoes throw subliminals at other hoes. How are you going to be a hoe for the entire year? And then Christmas time comes out and it's matching PJs, you and your main man,
oh my God,
you and your kids. Yeah, bitch, you see what I got going on? It's not for them. It's to strictly throw shots at the other bitches.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you this, man.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you. You've been a hoe for 10 months out of the year. And the last 3 months, now you want to be wholesome? You can't be a hoe and wholesome at the same time.
So what's the equalizer? They can only be a hoe.
I don't know a single wholesome hoe. Be a hoe all throughout the year. My favorite girl
be consistent.
Is the hoe who's a hoe on Halloween.
Be consistent.
Exactly. If you're going to be slutty all the way through.
Matching PJs with your dog only.
I want to see nudes on Thanksgiving with stuffing covering your titties. I want to see you on Christmas time with PJs barely covering your pussy. But do not be out here with your 7 kids in my fucking face on my news feed.
Who do you follow?
Me? What's
I always wonder like what his lane of internet is like.
It makes me so mad. Pete.
Let's just trade phones for like a while.
We go to fucking New Year's. It's New Year's. There's no way all you bitches had a revolutionary 2021. I followed most of y'all. I saw your feed throughout the year. Everybody had the 60-second reel with 1,000 pictures and the little montage from last year. You ain't see it?
Didn't seem too extraordinary.
You ain't see one? Not one of them seemed extraordinary. Every one of them is them in Tulum. Look, bruh, y'all killed Tulum.
Guilty.
Y'all killed the holidays. Y'all killed Mexico. I fucking hate y'all. I hate all of y'all. If I didn't need y'all, God damn it. Bro.
Do you know where you wouldn't find those?
Where?
England.
Are their teeth as fucked up as like all the stereotypes are? Yeah. I wonder why that is.
They all smoke. And like the packaging on their cigarettes.
Like it's got fucked up teeth on it.
Well, yeah, it's like the law that like 1/3 of the packaging has to be like a photo of like someone with cancer.
It's kind of the same in Asia too.
Yeah,
I was gonna say in Asia they have their cigarette packets and they're mandated to have health hazard pictures.
It's hilarious.
But here's the problem:
full color pictures of fucked up gums.
You couldn't just let me see what I'm gonna look like at 80. Like, let me get the 80-year-old third hole in the throat. You know what I'm talking about?
That's a rough experience.
In Hong Kong, all of their pictures are like animated infected kids with cancer. Yes.
Nice.
I'm talking secondhand smoke hazard cancer, and the babies are falling out. Like, it's bad, Falling out, dog.
I hate when
that's wild.
You want to get into it?
What's up?
You want to get into it? Let's talk about New Year's. I had the least fucking exciting New Year's.
Did you? How was
hanging out at the crib, dude? I had fucking COVID. I was supposed to be at my boy's wedding.
Did you at least watch any good shows while you were...
The new season of Witcher came out. That's kind of cool.
Brandon didn't watch anything new or good.
I watched a lion documentary.
A lion documentary.
Yeah, I heard about it on the Rogan podcast. It's called Relentless Enemies, and it's picture like a giant island, and there's this pride of lions, and there's a herd of buffalo that are like 900, 1,000 pounds each, and that's their only food source. So these lions have evolved and gotten fucking jacked. and they've evolved like hunting strategies.
Dude, absolutely.
There's 9 lionesses. There's 2 that are twins. And they have like they have some cubs with them, and there's 2 males as well for the pride.
Lions got it figured out, bro. Lions been had it figured out.
Do the males have it made?
That's what I'm saying, dog. Like, imagine if lions had to go through the Me Too movement. Every male lion would be extinct.
Oh yeah, there's
that
none.
race is
there's
done,
none.
dog.
Dude, the lionesses do all of the work. They hunt, and then the first kill that they get, the male swoops in. He literally watches them hunt.
100%.
Swoops in. Yells at them, tells them to piss off. He eats that first kill.
You ever see the male lion
for protection, so that they're protected?
Bro, you ever see the male lion have to go defend his pride? Like, anytime a male lion has to go do anything, he looks so pissed off that he has to go to get up from his nap. He's like, God damn it! He's like, fucking get.
It looks like
fucking hold my chain. God damn it,
bro.
Dad getting out of the recliner.
Yo, hold my mane, dog. Hold my mane.
Yeah, man, they haven't fucking figured out. They don't do anything, and like I said, the whole deal is that. So that the females can have protection, but like they're fucking protected, dude. They're fine.
While we were quarantined, the news did come out because we had a little running bet on the pod.
Right.
Y'all remember your bet you placed on Ghislaine Maxwell?
Oh, old Jizzy Max.
I owe Brandon an unconsented blowjob is what I'm saying. Unconsented. Yes, I do not consent to this, and I must do it regardless. I'm a man of my word, and I have to follow through.
It's no teeth.
Ghislaine Maxwell was found guilty on 6 out of 7 charges.
Yeah, it was a weird trial, right? They
lock that bitch up and throw away the key. I'm so excited for her to go down.
I wish someone would explain to me why it wasn't possible to drag other motherfuckers down with her. Like, it just seems like they're like, yeah, like, all right, she's guilty. She's going to go to jail for a couple months.
Last time.
Yeah.
She's the most ride or die bitch I've ever seen in all of time.
She was picking these bitches' outfits out.
She didn't snitch once.
Did you see the clip of, it was like, you know how like in the federal cases, they can't do photos. So there's like the people drawing it.
Yeah.
Did you see the sketch of her looking back at the sketch artist and drawing? Like, she was looking back at the sketch artist, drawing the sketch artist.
That's wild.
Like, to intimidate her.
That's wild.
That's fucking crazy.
Because
real sociopath shit.
We talked about this before. I told you, if she's going to go fight this case, that means that she's ready to die on this case. Yeah. So what I mean by that is she thought she could get away with the shit. Yeah. If she didn't think so, she would have took the plea.
It was surprising.
She's found guilty. She didn't give one fucking name.
She ain't dropped nobody.
Does she serve her entire sentence?
I would be so surprised if she did.
In my mind, they're going to throw her under the jail now. I didn't think she would be found guilty. I must admit I was wrong. I have no faith in the justice system and still don't.
Yeah.
However, they did pull through with this one.
Well, they'll probably put together something after this too, from everything that they
making examples out of a lot of motherfuckers, dog. And I think Ghislaine is no different. They making examples out of her. They making examples out of these motherfuckers that shot Ahmaud Arbery. Those 6 sadistic waste of spaces. Yeah, man. Yeah. And they found all 3 of them guilty of premeditated murder. Yeah, nigga. I can't wait for them to go inside, bro. I can't wait for y'all to be sentenced. Are you shitting me? They need to throw the book at them. Yeah. They're throwing the book at her too. Yeah. Yeah, dog. Yeah. Motherfucker can't just be out here fucking kids picking out outfits. I got a daughter, nigga. You out of your mind, B. You out your fucking mind. I mean, honestly,
good for them for fucking, getting her. But man, there's so many other people that they could have got with it.
Not one name was dropped. Yeah. Not one name was given. An entire circle. She's about to do all of the time.
Did you see the photo of like them in the 80s at it was like the side-by-side photo of them at the Queen of England's cabin?
Really?
From like 87.
Ew.
Like it was like a photo of like the royalty
family.
Yeah,
but those are your peoples, B. Those are your peoples. I mean, you go spend time with them on your spare time.
Hey,
you go,
fucking
Jacob goes and flies to England.
Speaking of God Save the Queen,
God damn
dude,
it, dog.
The Queen came out and said, is it Prince
Harry?
Who's the one that was fucking around with Epstein? Like
Prince Charles?
Am I speaking out of?
I think so.
Yeah.
Anyway, she said, "I'm not like you're not using like royal funds to pay for your fucking attorney. Like you're gonna have to pay for that shit your damn self."
It is a crazy concept still, though, that like there is a family of people that are living off of tax dollars.
Oh yeah.
To live.
Oh yeah, I love how he's like, yeah, you're not going to use any of our free money.
It's so weird.
You're not going to use any of our free money that we didn't earn to go pay for your lawyer. You're going to go find a way to pay.
There's still like a group, like there's still like an age of people over there that are still obsessed with them, though.
Oh, for sure.
So weird.
It's in their blood. It's in their genetics. Yeah.
They ride around in a golden chariot.
It's crazy.
That old bitch rides around in a golden chariot.
Stop acting like you wouldn't.
Yo, B, this is what I'm saying. I would look good in the golden chariot, though, dog. Let's stop acting like I wouldn't look good in the golden chariot. I would ride around in it, and I would look good. But
You're just jealous, dog.
listen, a little bit, a little. It's not the kid fucking I'm jealous of. It's the golden chariot.
Need to draw that harsh line in the sand.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to be like them and what they're into. I just want to ride what they ride into. Hey, man, and not the kids. Y'all watch Spiderman?
Yeah.
Y'all saw it?
Yeah.
Cool. Yes, we can talk about it. No spoiler alerts. No, none of that. We are dropping everything.
It was extraordinary.
I embarrassingly fell asleep in the last like 10 minutes.
Did you?
Yeah.
Long movie.
Yeah.
They
Long
keep
movie.
doing that.
Long fucking movie.
That's
Long
like the
movie.
new trend.
Edibles. Fuck me up.
I'm getting this off my chest.
It's so good.
You saw it in the movie theater?
Yeah.
Saw it in the movie theater?
Yeah.
Up
How was-
close. I did the IMAX.
Everything was good?
Yeah.
You loved the experience?
It was
yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, a lot of
it was
people in your
fucking
movie theater?
beautiful. Zendaya.
It was full. It was full.
Yeah,
lot of
it was-
people in yours?
It was pretty packed.
Y'all, I hated my Spider-Man experience.
Why?
I hated
Children.
my Spider-Man experience. Listen, Brandon, when I go to watch a movie, all right, I want to go to the movie theater and just have the movie theater experience.
Yeah.
I don't want to leave the movie feeling like you're fucking me.
Why did you feel like that?
Every single time I turned around to do something, I felt like I was getting fucked. I go to the movies, and I haven't been to a movie since before COVID. So this is my
What
first
theater?
time.
Set the
Some
scene.
theater out here.
Is it
Extreme?
Escape?
Escape.
Yeah.
Escape.
That's not a good one.
Nah, Jacob, nobody told me that beforehand. Now I'm snitching, dog. Escape, shut them bitches down, dog. Listen, all 7 of you, we could band together and we could do something about this, dog. I go to the movie theater, cheap tickets. I'm thinking, cool. That must be good. Good sign. $17 for popcorn.
That's murder. That's robbery.
$17 for popcorn.
Crazy.
Another $8 for a drink. I just spent
doggy.
$20 on a small popcorn and a small drink. Me and Shorty gonna share.
You got to go to fucking Cine Bistro in Hyde Park.
Man.
Dude, there's tables. You can order like a full-on entree. Tickets are like $7.
From the moment I got out the car, I was having a bad experience.
You can get cocktails.
We bought the tickets early. The whole reason why you buy the tickets early is so you don't have to stand in a line.
Yeah.
If you know me, you know I hate lines. I hate lines because if you're dumb enough to stand in a line, you belong in it. There's always a way around the line. So that's why we bought the tickets. Yeah. Bought the tickets ahead of time, get to the theater, pick up the tickets. This bitch wants snacks. She
want snacks.
We were just at Wawa, Brandon. Wawa got way better snacks than any movie theater.
And half the price.
Half the
A quarter of the price.
Yeah, I was
I was
say,
about
quarter
an
of the
eighth
price.
of the price.
Yeah.
An eighth of the price.
Yeah.
Now we got to stand in the snack line. The snack line is wrapped around from the register behind the ticket counter.
Yeah.
That was a 20-minute line, dog. I get to the movie theater early so I can see previews. The previews
The trailers
are my
were
favorite
dope.
part.
Trailers were
Bro,
dope.
my
It's
trailers
what
were
gets
ass.
me excited.
Oh, really?
I missed the trailer.
Bad.
I missed the trailer so I could stand in this dumbass line.
So you
and
already
go
mad
pay
before
some
the movie
stupid
starts.
money for some overpriced popcorn and shit. Brandon, I was pissed. I was livid. We get into the theater.
I'm loving this so much.
We get into the theater. The whole theater is packed. And it's not packed with people our age.
It's seated, right? Like
It's
you have
packed-
assigned
It's
seat.
assigned seating, but it's packed with kids. It's packed with kids. I bought the tickets during the day. The movie started at 12. I didn't account for the kids being out of school.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't been to
What
school.
what day was this?
This was probably on a Thursday.
I think I was like day after Christmas or something like that.
It was
Or day
before Christmas and before New Year's. These kids are still on winter break.
Oh.
I mean, dog, I got
Now
to
you
the
fucked
parking
up.
lot and I just see kids piling out of cars. I look over to the girl. I'm like, yo, you think they're going to Spider-Man?
Of course.
Every single person in that car parking lot.
Not
went
even
to
old
Spider-Man.
enough to see any of the Matrixes.
For sure. Get in the movie. I'm stuck next to a kid.
Nice.
I have a kid. I have a right to not to want to be next to a kid while I'm out on a date.
Yeah.
This little motherfucker,
White kid, black kid.
white kid, I could tell he a nerd. He got the Spider-Man mask on. He excited.
Aw.
He got snacks. He there
Like
with
10?
his family. He about 9 to 10. About 8 to 10 years old, bro. Because the movie theater seats, they recline up, so it's got a little footrest. And his little feet aren't even long enough to take over all the footrest.
Oh.
So this man got a whole bed couch. He got a whole bed couch. The movie started playing.
Adorable.
And I could tell he a nerd because during the last little preview, the preview of Marvel movies, it's a new that new villain movie for Batman with Jared Leto. He's playing Joker. Yeah. And he starts whispering to his dad. I can hear him. Dad, that's Jared Leto. Daddy's gonna play the new Joker. I'm not annoyed yet. Then all of a sudden, everything he does starts irritating me. Every movement he makes me mad. Puts his hand on my armrest. I elbow his elbow out the way.
Dog,
it's my armrest, little nigga. You got to earn that, bruh. Starts eating his popcorn. The way he chew pissed me off. I hear him chewing. Every time the movie start playing, and every time a significant scene would happen to where a new character would enter, I hear, Dad, that's Doctor Strange.
No shit, man. We're all watching the same movie,
Dad,
dude.
that's the Sandman. The green ball from Green Goblin rolls out on the screen because that's the way my gangster OG, my nigga Willem Dafoe, like to make his entrance, bro.
Oh, yeah.
God, he was
With these
shit.
nades, nigga, come in here making an entrance.
He don't just show his face. He's like, here you go.
And before you even see Willem, you just see the green ball I hear, and louder than he's ever announced it yet. Dad, that's Green Goblin. I want to be like, you shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up. You weren't alive when Green Goblin came. That's my Spider-Man, bitch. You barely get Tom Holland. You barely get Tom Holland. When Tom comes on the screen and his little crew is there, you can talk. You can talk. When my Spider-Man villains are on the screen, when my Tobey Maguire's on the screen, you shut the fuck up. You're not allowed to comment. You weren't even conceived back then. It made me so mad.
Maybe it was conceived watching the movie.
Because I know you didn't watch those movies. I know you didn't. Let me just be here and be on my date and pay and get robbed for free in peace. But no, I got to listen to this little degenerate
Did you say something?
Talk the entire goddamn movie.
Did you say something or you just steamed the whole movie?
I ain't say nothing, but I make sure he ain't getting no armrest the entire movie. Nobody's getting an armrest, bro. I want both of them.
Bro, my dad had the coldest move at the movies.
What's that?
He hated people sitting next to him.
I fucking hate it.
This was before assigned seating. You like add the butter on your popcorn. They had the butter. He would bring a little cup of it. He would just put it on the seats next to him. Just so anyone who did sit next to him's day would be ruined a little bit. It's some Sophie.
That's cold-blooded, dude. That's cold-blooded.
I bet. Yo, I'd have had that little motherfucker swimming in butter, dog.
Hey, there's a little thing you can buy on Amazon. It looks like if you took an ice cream cone and just like stuck the whole ice cream cone on a flat surface and it's like spread, but it's just plastic.
Yeah.
So people, what they do, they buy and they keep it in their pocket, and then when they sit down at the concert or sit down at the show, they put the fucking ice cream because it's like there's no cleaning that up immediately or quickly.
Oh my god, dog! Like the movie was great. The movie is so dope. The experience, I'll never go to the movie theater again.
Man.
Movie theaters are done for
Shout out to Zendaya.
When we went, me and my girlfriend
don't say that. Don't say, because now I know your type, B. Your type is 12-year-old. I'm saying.
I was about to say, that's a little young.
Don't say that,
that's
B.
a little young.
You can't.
She's amazing.
She's not young. She's our age.
Is she really?
But she looks young.
I said shout out to Zendaya. I didn't say I want to eat your butthole.
This is exactly what you meant by shout out to Zendaya. Exactly. You mean shout out and slide in my DMs, Zendaya. My tongue is open.
She's Cheney in Dune. She's like my fucking princess.
She is the size of a toddler, Brandon. I looked at her during the movie because I have no idea who she is. I don't know who that woman is. I see her and I'm like, yo, I whispered to the girl, yo, did they get like a 12-year-old to play this girl? Because they got her and Tom kissing and shit.
Hey, fuck you. Zendaya's 25.
She's our age,
she does
dog.
look young.
What? She looks 2 years old.
She's our age.
Brandon says
she's still too young.
32.
25 is still too young. That's crazy.
She's my girlfriend's age.
That's crazy, man. That's wild.
But I will say, like, she had a couple moments where she needed to like turn on the emotion and be like deep and heavy in some of those moments, and she fucking crushed it.
She did do a great job.
I love
everyone.
William Dafoe though.
Son,
incredible.
Willie Diffie,
dude.
Willie Diffie.
He's got some Academy Awards, right?
Willie Diffie stole the show.
That's
incredible. Why I got so upset. Yeah. I love Willem Dafoe as an actor. I love him and his character. You gotta respect. Put some respect on Willie. Put some respect on Willie.
He's amazing.
What you not gonna do is not be alive for his entirety of his career. And then one time he's making a comeback, you want to act like you was there. If you're not there when the Bucks suck, don't talk when we got Tom Brady. This little nigga pissed me off, bruh. You're not allowed to speak on Willie's name, bruh. Sit there, watch the movie, learn something.
Like speaking of the Bucks, I'm wearing my Teal Street Hooligan shirt. Shout out to my it's like my home tailgate back in Jacksonville. Obviously, we are one of the worst NFL franchises, if not the worst. There's a movement happening right now called #ClownOut, like KHLOUN.
Yeah,
that's our owner, is Shad Khan, right? And we fired Urban Meyer, but we haven't fired, for some reason. They decided to retain the GM, Trent Baalke. And everyone's like, why the fuck would we want him around picking the new head coach? He picked Urban Meyer. Let's get the fuck rid of him. They're still keeping him. So on Twitter, all of Jags Twitter, everyone's avatar is the clown emoji with a mustache like Shad Khan's got. And now it's evolved even more to where now everyone in this last home game, this coming Sunday, the Colts, everyone's wearing fucking clown noses to the game to clown on Shad Khan for not getting rid of Trent Baalke.
There's never been a bigger fan base, maybe soccer, besides football fans. Y'all motherfuckers.
And Jags fans are ruthless.
Klansmen.
We know we know what the fucking deal is, but like no well-weather fans, dude. Like you gotta fucking stand by your team. But there's so many people that are like, if they retain Baalke after this season, like no one's renewing their season tickets. Like this is a real fucking outcry to see like how much power the fan base has.
Yeah, I know you guys had to have seen Antonio Brown.
Yeah,
I know about it.
And I immediately, so if you don't watch or if you don't pay attention, Antonio Brown, wide receiver for the Tampa Bay Bucks, he just kind of stormed off the field. He took his pads off.
Said, "Yo, I'm out, B."
Yeah, he said, "Peace out.
I'm gonna head out."
Was that in Tampa too?
Antonio said, "I'm gonna head out." It's in New York.
Yeah,
against the Jets. They're playing the Jets.
They wanted him, from what I understand, to play through an injury. And he's like, "I'm not comfortable getting on the field right now. I'm fucking injured." Yeah. They actually just this morning, maybe or late last night, they were he released screenshot text of him and the head coach.
I saw that. Yeah, and in my mind,
and he in the screenshot, you see a picture of him getting worked on, like by the physical therapist.
Yeah.
So I think it's a combination of he wasn't comfortable playing through an injury, and I think he had. I mean, this is like maybe his second or third episode of like doing some crazy shit like this.
That's the thing, and so everybody's quick to tell him that he's wrong.
Yeah.
For doing that.
Yeah.
Well, everyone was so quick to jump up and clown him, but it's like you don't fucking know what's going on.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I'm always on the side when you're talking about athlete versus organization. Yeah. I'm on the side of the athlete.
I mean, it's always more than likely
if it's music versus the industry, I'm on the side of the artist. If it's comedian versus the club, I'm on the side of the comic. Nigga, I get it. He's brash and he's done things before that might have been wrong. Yeah. But to take a guy and to immediately side with the industry, that's exactly why these motherfuckers get treated the way they do.
Well, and he's a leading wide receiver, man. He's been
from what I understand, been balling out.
He's been banged up a lot too. So you have to take into account there's some mental health issues, maybe some CTE. He's acting very impulsive and acting, very erratic.
And what I don't like are the people who are willing to say, "Oh, let's not chalk it up to CTE. Let's not chalk it up to CET."
Well, you have to take that into account.
You mean you don't
guys
want
remember
to take
Aaron
it into
Hernandez?
account after most players that play in that league suffer from that disease?
How old is he?
You're out of your fucking mind.
25.
No. Antonio Brown?
How old is Antonio Brown?
God, he's old, bro. He's been in the league for
Antonio Brown is 33. I'm sorry. Yeah. His little brother, I think it's his little brother, Hollywood Brown, is balling out too. He's a wide receiver as well.
You name your kid Hollywood, dog. Talk about manifestation. God, bruh.
Or horrible.
Hollywood Brown.
Hey, the only
football player.
The only better name than that is like fucking, or more like a topical name is fucking Tyson Fury.
For sure. Yeah, for sure.
Can you imagine?
Like Chaos Williams. Like who the fuck is naming these kids?
From birth, you're naming him Mike Tyson.
Like there's always that person that we see with that name that's like famous, but for every one of them, there's 9 Chaoses that are a waiter.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely. It's just
for sure. There's definitely a bunch of Furies and a bunch of Odins who are literally just
Thor.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So New Year's Eve, I'm doing stand up, and the shows are going great, dude. I'm having a lot of fun working on new jokes. Some are hitting, some are bombing, but that's also fun.
That's part of it.
Yes. You're never gonna have, if you do 4 shows in the weekend, Jacob, you've been out with me before.
I sure
just
have.
Inside baseball, you're never gonna have 4 killer shows. Some shows are going to be better than others. Some shows are going to be the best. There's always going to be one that you remember.
You swing and you miss sometimes.
Nigga, I was swinging, I was hitting. Everybody was Snappers in Palm Harbor. Everybody's having a good time. It's New Year's Eve. I'm performing at Snappers. It's one of the last times. New Year's Eve is a Friday.
I've never been to a New Year's Eve comedy show.
They're quite popular.
They're fun. I would never go.
Yeah.
I would never go.
That's not what I would.
I'd maybe hit
It's not what I want to do.
Yeah.
I would hit like an early show, maybe.
Dog,
Yeah.
I ain't trying to be in the comedy club
Trying to
at
pop
11
bottles.
o'clock.
Trying to pop bottles.
Dig. The show was great. Like, probably the best, most fun show of the weekend.
Feature act or you? Well, how much time you doing?
So they had me do 20
Holla.
in my host set,
Okay.
which is a long
yeah,
host
that's burning
set.
off a lot.
Yeah, but
Somebody
that's
late or something?
That's to kill time to get the show to extend to right around ball drop time.
Oh, okay. I got
Yeah.
it.
But that was also them taking a look at me to see if I have feature time, which a nigga got that. It's the best set I had all weekend. Most fun I had with the crowd.
The early show?
Everybody, late show. Everybody's loving it. I talk about the Jeep being impounded and getting towed. And I tell them, I don't really have any merch or anything like that, but I do have a brand new Jeep Gladiator that I have to get out from the impound. So you can cash out Venmo me at Dylan Walker Comedy.
At Dylan Walker Comedy.
At Dylan Walker Comedy. And I shout out social media. I get off the stage. Headline is on stage. I get a notification on my phone. Venmo. Somebody Venmo'd me.
Oh my God. $1.
$1 and told me if I could Venmo you less than $1, I would. Shit show. Stop saying bruh at the end of every other word, and you might get
on
more
stage,
than one
motherfucker.
laugh or clap.
How dare you?
This nigga Venmo'd me
Savage.
Can we
to
track him
say
down?
that. He paid
Kind of
me
admire it a little.
to say that.
I do too, if I'm honest.
It's
He pays you
wild.
twice because he paid for the show and
Facts.
he paid for the Venmo.
Facts, B. Like at this point in time, he's probably my biggest fan. He
you
loves me and doesn't even know it yet.
got trolled at your own
Dog,
show.
I told him back, I said, yo, you could have just said that to my face for free.
Yeah.
He paid for his own security. And now I realize, damn, you could really just hide behind a keyboard for $1 and hide
Yeah.
Venmo anybody.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Send
yo,
him a
you could have
message.
sent that to me in a DM
Here's
for
a dollar.
free.
I'm paying $1 to say fuck you
Absolutely is
on
what
your
he did.
phone.
It is hilarious.
Bruh, everybody enjoyed the show. Like everybody, even the wait staff, because they see me do well and they've seen me do poorly.
Yeah.
And they were like, great show.
Toggy,
To get the one person
I got a
who,
good,
out of 90 people didn't like the show,
Just having a bad night.
I did my job as a stand-up.
I got a good work story that just popped up. We had this young girl coming in with a few friends, and everybody gets carded, whatever. They're like outside playing pool, and I get a phone call, and I have to leave the bar. It's too loud. I gotta go into the office and talk to her. She goes, "Hey, my daughter is there right now. She has a fake ID. I would very much like it if you'd ask her to leave."
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, that's awkward. So she sends me like a screenshot of this girl and her name. And I was like, all right. So I approached the girl and say, hey, like, can I talk to you for a second? Or she's like, yeah, sure. So we go around the corner. I didn't want to do it in front of her friends.
Facts.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, do you, can I see your ID? Like, is that okay? She goes, yeah, I lost an e-board. It's on my phone. Yeah. And I was like, I can't use a phone, like a picture of an ID that's easily like, fucked with. And I go, I just got off the phone with your mom. And she goes, what? And I'm like, yeah, she just called the bar, said that you're here underage. Like, I can't serve you without without an ID.
Oh, you did not say that.
She goes, can I see like the number that you were contacting with? I showed her. She goes, that is not my mother. she takes out her phone and she goes, and her mom has like a contact icon and it says mom. And she goes, this is her number. And I was like, okay. And then she looks over at her date that's playing pool and she goes, hey, your baby mama just called the bar trying to snitch on me.
No way. Wow. He's out with the side piece.
That's hilarious.
He's out with the side piece.
I guess like one of them had posted an Instagram story or something and she was in the background or she got tagged or something.
You can't be doing that.
Man.
You can't be posting on the story when you're doing things that you're going to make a good story.
She goes, that is not my mom, dude.
Oh, no way.
That's hilarious.
But I mean, look, if you're going to go about it anyway, like that's probably the best way a side piece can handle the situation, because I know lesser side pieces, or I know lesser mains that would show up to your date to make a scene.
Oof.
You know what I mean?
That one's rough.
Yes. And then at that point, who do you leave with?
Yeah.
Who do you leave with?
Hey, only the strong survive, baby. Who's coming with me? Who's my Ghislaine?
Well, I've always tried to tell people it's not cheating. We're a team.
We're a team.
Exactly. I'm general manager, head coach, and you guys are my lineup. And I always have to make sure that, listen. first string's position is always
You got your starter
up to be traded.
Yeah, you got your starter.
You got to have a solid second string.
Yeah.
You got to have a strong bench.
Got to have backups.
You got to have a strong bench.
I do not endorse this.
This is a bit, and I'm going to get it to work on stage. But here's the problem. I will lose every female in the audience when I tell them.
1,000%. Yeah.
Give a fuck.
Yeah, that one's for the boys.
This is for the bros, man.
My roommate, he texted our like a little roommate chat the other day. He was just like, I'm out with a girl, and he says, he's like, her boyfriend and his family are looking for us.
Oh,
just got that nice message. He's like, I'll let you know how it goes. I'm like, that's great.
I have a feeling I'll find out.
Oh no. So damn, it's 2022, boys.
That's right.
It is, man.
Yeah.
We're here now.
I wrote the date for the first time the other day.
Dog, I tried to say the date on stage.
I was like, oh, it's 22?
Yeah, I tried to say the date on stage. I fucked it up. I always fuck up the New Year date when I try to say
2021 too.
And they all yelled at me, 2022.
All right, y'all chill the fuck out.
Nigga, shit, drink your
You never had a
champagne.
Freudian slip?
Be happy.
It is crazy. Like, we were watching a movie from like 2012, like the other night. I was just like,
Was it the movie 2012?
no, but like just to see 10 years ago,
Saw what you
like,
did there.
that's
what you did
crazy.
there. Yeah.
that's
Everything
fucking
is
wild.
everything is either 10 to 15, and some movies that are good are approaching 20 years.
Brandon, can I make you feel old?
Oh, easily. It's not hard.
10 years ago,
Effortlessly.
I watched that movie the summer after my freshman year of high school.
Ooh, yeah.
God,
Where was I 10 years ago? I think I had either just moved back to Jacksonville or I was still living in New England. I had like just started martial arts 10 years ago.
That's cool.
Where do y'all see yourself 10 years from now?
Oh, man.
Yeah, man.
Oh, man. I don't know. Maybe
It's 2032. The year is 2032.
I got a house.
Where are
It's on it's in the beaches in Jacksonville. I have a gym
Goddamn.
that I run like
I like that.
mostly, but I have like underlings.
Land for meth cooking
Yeah, I got
in the back.
yeah, exactly.
Yes, okay.
I got ninjas that run the gym for me for the
Right.
most part. I come in, teach a few classes. I go surf
You
or
own
I
your own
go
gym?
I go hang out on the beach.
Head sensei shit.
Yeah.
2032, Jacob, where you at?
Yeah.
I'd like to be married with my girl. With
Damn.
some kids.
Wow.
And I would like to be
he
doing
said it.
Some larger scale production, you know?
Hell
Like
yeah,
be
dude.
moving towards that director position of something.
Ooh.
He's
You know?
directed several
TV,
specials.
movies, shorts.
He's directed several comedy specials by that point in time.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
We are
dude.
working on our third
Hell
special by
yeah.
that point.
That's right.
You know what I'm
Ooh,
saying?
10 years.
You think I'm
fucking-
gonna have somebody else direct that shit, bitch? No,
Let's
nigga.
go.
Are you
Nah,
kidding
let's
me?
go.
Because there's nobody else I'm gonna trust with my product than that, and I need to be able to know
Let's go.
that while I'm saying
He says that till he goes to Hollywood and
For sure, yeah,
sells
Jacob,
the
what I'm
fuck
saying is your
out, dude.
position's always in
Forgets our name
Absolutely.
entirely.
Nah,
Changes his name.
2032, I'm wearing sunglasses inside all the time because I'm a big fucking.
He's
diva.
fucking Dylan Dash
I'm
or some
the
shit.
biggest. I'm the biggest stand-up comedian, actor in Hollywood. 10 years from now, I am that.
Still doesn't have Twitter.
Still doesn't have it. Never.
Still
will
doesn't
have
tip.
Twitter.
Still
Never.
doesn't tip.
Still tips $2 regardless of the charge.
Cheap fuck.
And so basically, 2032.
Hashtag cancel Dylan Walker comedy.
A lot changes, man.
Yeah.
I think in 2022, a lot changes.
I think so too.
Y'all got goals?
20. What is it? 10 years from now, 2032. It's like they're running out of fucking Greek letters to make COVID variations of.
They're running out of Greek god names to copy.
They're using fucking sign language.
They're on
name
their
them.
they're on their last R&B artist to copy a name from. Yeah. Oh my god, it's a T-Pain strain. That's what I'm telling. It's the T-Pain strain, most frequented bars whenever you try to buy the girl a drink.
22.
See what I did
22
there?
should be pretty
See what I
cool,
did?
man. Yeah, I see.
Some jokes bomb.
Do you have goals? Like I didn't
do.
find myself making like
I do. I have
giant or like
for this year.
Yeah,
Yeah, I do it
Well,
every
like,
year, man.
Not like I have goals, but like I don't have big resolutions of like wow, I really want to change. Like there's a lot of stuff that I like what I'm doing, and I think all my goals are within those lanes of things. But like there isn't anything that I was like, wow, I need to 180 change this.
Every year, I always set goals. I set
for
goals,
sure.
and I don't really tell many people the goals. Like I know people who specialize in making the posts about it, so they can see.
Oh,
it
yeah.
Again, for me, that's not really me. I always put it in my notes section, but they're goals that are damn near impossible to accomplish.
Yeah.
You trying to fight this year?
Yes, absolutely. You kidding me?
I'm gonna get my first couple wins as a pro MMA fighter. I think
Yes, sir.
Win.
Yes, sir.
Win.
March.
I love those
April.
goals. See, that's how I feel. The only thing that's gotten me here is believing in impossible.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, every single year, it's like, how do I top everything I've just done.
Expand on
Nigga,
this.
and it's terrifying once you start realizing that you only add more amount of responsibility with the same amount of hours in the day. So all you do is add on to the plate. And I think this year I'm trying to be better at managing myself.
Yeah,
all
absolutely.
these different ventures that I'm trying to do, podcasting, merch is coming,
Keeping
features
yourself
coming,
accountable to giving to all of those.
I gotta
same
do
way.
it. Yes, 100%.
That's hard.
But it's doable.
It is. But
It shouldn't be easy.
That's a goal that I really resonate with too. Of just like being mindful of your capacity and like making sure that like if you're looking at your pie chart, you're like, this is proportionally cut.
Yeah, I don't want an entire pie chart of red and then 2 slivers of blue and green.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I want to even focus towards everything, and then in my mind, the level of potential that we're capable of is so astronomically high that it's only on me to fail. You know how many people want me to win? Every single time I go on that stage, I'm so likable. These motherfuckers want me to kill. And sometimes I find a way.
Unless it's a black crowd.
To lose it. Hey, son. Hey, man, listen. Unless it's Damon Wayne's black crowd, then I might just kill, bruh. I might just do my fizzang, dog.
Hey.
Come on now. I'm about to go in front of DL Hughley next week.
Ooh,
Yeah,
shit.
Black crowds don't scare me,
Speaking
nigga.
of that.
Black crowds don't scare me, bruh. Come on now. The blacker, the better.
Where you going up? When you going up? Give us some plugs.
Oh, we got some dates. Man. Don't throw them on me like that.
While he pulls those up, my plugs are pretty much always the same. Come check me out at Kai's in Tampa, Blind Goat in South Tampa. Shout out to my sponsors, Fighter Cartel, All Access CBD. Y'all know the drill. Come get some training in. We got open sparring Wednesday nights, and we just changed Saturdays. Saturday sparring is 3 p.m. now.
Really?
Excuse me, 2 or 3 p.m.
Why?
Shit, I'll get back to you on that.
Why?
But it's no longer at 10.
Tell me
10,
why.
10:30. They just wanted to include more people. I think a lot of people couldn't make that morning or whatever.
Yeah.
So we just moved the Saturday sparring to it's either 2 or 3 p.m.
Respect.
But pretty much everything else is the same, man. I'm still doing 3 privates for 120.
Hell yeah.
I can schedule whenever, so holler at me.
That's dope, man. Jacob, what you got? You got anything coming up, bro?
Man, just rolling out for the new year, man.
Fuck
just
yes.
trying to pick out, like, you know, we already pretty much got January booked. You know, trying to book a lot of the first quarter up.
Hell
you know,
yeah,
so
same.
any video production needs, you know, I'm just trying to pick up any general like branding, any video ads for anyone's small businesses in the Tampa or the greater Tampa Bay area. Hit us up at newlightstudiosco.com.
Boom.
At Jacob Cease,
Hell
of course.
Yeah. Now we got some things we gotta talk about this year too. A few shoots and ideas.
Hell yeah,
yeah,
I love
man.
it.
It's 2022.
We've already done the beach fucking shirtless jean photos.
We gotta do more.
What's
we gotta
next?
do more.
Fucking
There's
banana hammock,
There's
dude?
gotta be buttonless, button-down shirts. You know what I'm talking about? Button-down shirts, chest naked.
Assless.
I thought you hate
chaps.
shirts with buttons.
I do though,
does.
but bitches don't.
He's taking them off.
I do, but bitches don't. I got some dates, man. Got some dates. January 28th to the 29th, I'll be at Snappers. March 4th and 5th, I will also be back at Snappers. That will be the last time I'm there before I start featuring. I'll be getting some dates in between now and then. Things will be popping up. Make sure you check me out on Instagram. Stay tuned, bro. We got a lot of things coming this year, folks. I love y'all, man.
I love you guys.
We did it, bro.
Thanks for being here.
Absolutely. Thank y'all for coming.
Good job,
I
dog.
love you. Hey, follow us on social media. Check us out anywhere you watch or listen to your podcast. Hit that like button. Smash that subscribe shit. Notification bell. If you listen to us on Apple Podcasts, leave us a comment, review. Tell us you love us, you hate us. It only takes 2 seconds. Say good pod. Brandon sucks dick. Dylan, gorgeous guy.
Give me your
Anything
worst.
You really, you know what
Give
I mean?
me your worst, you
And
fuckers.
if you have
you
anything
trolls.
really bad to send Dylan another Venmo.
Yeah,
At Dylan Walker
my
Comedy
price
on
is going
Venmo.
up. It's $1.50 for negative comments. I love you guys.
Mwah.
See you next time.